Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Florida International Panthers. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So FIU's offense will go on the attack first. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders for the Heisman. Winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award now. It is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye on this guy as a Heisman favorite because he's got that kind of ability.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Running back searching for a hole. Find some fresh air. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Sends it back in motion. Give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Rushes on him. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Just drives it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Tulane's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. They're working that left side. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. Got enough for the first. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
And that's enough FIU.
The running back has it. Jukes his way for more. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Quick pass on the fly motion. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Made it harder on themselves on first down. Now second and goal from the 9. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida International.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, Mel, is he can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Penn State has the lead right now inside Beaver Stadium, but it hasn't come easy. They're in a tight one. They're up by 7 over Indiana. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Caught in the backfield. It's Gilliam. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Corrals it at the 45. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Panthers! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Tulane now facing third and forever. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal in their first 3 possessions. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Toss sweep to the right. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Pressure coming. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Fires to the right. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. He's got him in the flat. Runs through the tackle. And runs through another guy. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. To the air on 1st down. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. And the Panthers will hustle to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Quarterback keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, FIU.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. If he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A 69-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He wants to start this drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
On the move. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll send the back in motion. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll run it from the gun. Sweet cut there. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Motion from the wideout. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Tulane right back to the line. Going to swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Stewart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Finds the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the third quarter. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's Duggar. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Green Wave lining up facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys in my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Reese. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reese. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Using the quick game. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
And that's another FIU.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 20 over Indiana. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball.
Turning it on! And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
FIU set up with another first down. Wants to throw again. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quickly complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. FIU mounting a threat in the red zone. Shotgun snap on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Good, right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it out. Discards him with the stiff arm. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. On first and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, they're after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Back's looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's the Sneak gets it done.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It was finished off with the quarterback sneak.
Tulane, 0.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looking to throw on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll go to the ground. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it.
Well, this defense is eyeing the scoreboard. You know they're looking up there. They want to keep this goose egg intact. They've been so good all game long. Still playing with phenomenal effort here in the fourth quarter, creating that fumble takeaway.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. On the ground, it's Vaughn. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. A run for the quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida International. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 14 to TCU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the tailback. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Tulane lines up on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. pulls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. A designed run for the quarterback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Vaughn. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Punts it out of the air. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Gets the back moving. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
The Panthers look to keep this drive humming. Pulls and fires complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Panthers! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Tulane, 0.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They'll try the run. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Cradles it at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a crease, it's Vaughn. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Offense set on 1st down.
Another FIU.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, running back on the move. Makes it past the marker. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
And that's another FIU.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.